favorite bet?
Oh, Mass Effect.
Our World or Pokemon?
Pal World.
Pal World.
I don't want to get a cease and desist, so I'll say Pokemon.
Power. Defense. Vaporeon? No, don't put that. Don't put that.
Super Mario or Sonic?
Super Mario.
Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario.
Sonic.
Destiny or Warframe?
Warframe. Destiny 2.
Warframe.
Diablo or Path of Exile?
Path of Exile. Diablo.
No, you can't do that to me. What the hell? Oh, man.
Breath of the Wild or Ocarina of Time?
Breath of the Wild.
Ooh. I have a long story about Ocarina of Time. Pass.
Ocarina of Time.
Roguelikes or Metroidvania?
Roguelikes.
Roguelites.
Metroidvanias.
I love both. Roguelike? Metroidvanias? Castlevania.
Achievement hunting or multiple playthroughs?
Multiple playthroughs.
What the? What is going
Multiple
on?
playthroughs?
Achievement hunting.
What is that?
People who only play games for achievements are so low on my totem pole. What was this?
Fuck is playing?
Achievement hunting or multiple playthroughs?
Multiple playthroughs.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
Sorry.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a fantastic fantasy RPG.
Old school RuneScape.
Chat, I do not know why I'm doing this, bro. Normally I just sit at the back, I record my reaction, I get in, I do it like that, and it's a thing, but apparently I'm like, oh, why don't we go live? Yeah, let's do that, because that'd be a sick idea! I'm out here just stressing my face off, bruh. But hey, we're gonna get in and we're gonna react to the trailer live! I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm hoping that there's gonna be a trailer here today because they showed a little snippet last time when they was when they did a little video. Showcase is 3.5 hours away. What? It is 3.5 hours long? That's a relief. It means it won't be straight away, but I was like, rah. Well, hopefully they just play a load of like good trailers and we can just sit and jam chat, innit? I was supposed to be way more ready, and I was just going to record it, and do a video, and do that for you, but I'm wet. So now I've got a sort of scene out for us to kind of watch on as well. So here is the stream. I honestly, chat. I'm just like, why? Not on the live stream, no. Is that a hobnob? No, that's a nog knob. Yeah, it is, okay? Stop watching what I eat, chat. I'm stress eating because I wasn't supposed to do this, bruh. I wasn't supposed to do this. Yo, what's going on, Captain? What's going on, Quacky? What's going on, User? What's going on, Nobs? What's going on, Hobnobs? What's going on, Scott? Hey, what's good, my boy? Yeah, appreciate you, Mr. Morenka, telling me I was muted. Mello, Fardim, and Musta. Oh, bro. Oh, my God. Billy Bob, only 2 toes, is here as well, bro. I've been gooning for the past 7 hours waiting for this stream. Yes, it's finally here. And Dinky has arrived. Chat, I've got new headphones. I got some dongle earbuds so I can hear in time properly. This is so scuffed already. I can't lie to you, chat. I'm all over the shop today, bro. I got up late. I didn't... but hey, we could have some new grounded like news. This is what I think is going to happen. I think that if we do get a trailer, we're going to get... the update, it's going to be showing us la 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 la, and then they're also going to say to us that it is the PTB is going to be live in da 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 da. I need to make a scene for this. There you go. In fact, I probably have to bring that down because it won't be no good. It won't be no good. Let me put that. Where's that gone? It's about to start. Let me think. I'll probably have to do something like that, chat, won't I? Because you got that stupid thing all in the way. Let's go a bit more with it. What's that, Sam? A little bit more. Right, we're here. We're ready to go. I might as well just shut the fuck up and we'll just get into this because I am so unprepared and I have nothing to say, chat. I would normally do a whole thing, an intro, an outro, record this, record that, wait for the video to come out, then watch the video in HD. I'm just doing it live. I can't do it live!
Roguelite?
Right, it's already started.
Only.
Right, this is just a trailer they showed us already. I am so stressed right now. I'm so stressed. Can you give me golden eagles in War Thunder, please? What the fuck? Do you know what I've always found? People always come to stream and they're like, can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? Can somebody give me this and give me that? They think because I'm like on the other side of the phone that I have money. I have nothing, chat. I have literally nothing. I can't give you anything. All I can give you is the girth, chat. Okay. Why is that sad? Why is that sad rose emoji? Why is it sad I can't give you things? It's sad you can't get things for yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Far! Definitely. Sag, man. Run out, boys. I'm so like, oh my God right now. I can't even. No. Hurry up! I'm so sick of my shit computer. It takes so long to do the most basic shit. Like, what are you doing? I got some new headphones today, chat, so I can hear now in time. I'm not hearing shit out of time anymore. Like, the whole time I was hearing shit out of time and it was doing my nutting, man. Hello? Can you pull up the... Like, oh my God, mate. Like, it's a simple app. Just pull it up so I can zoom my cam in. I'm sick of it! I just want to dash my whole computer out the window, chat. I can't even lie to you. Right. Oh, it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. This is why I didn't want to do this shit. Right, it's not fucking working, you piece of absolute shit. Where's my cam? You're gonna have to go big, no, big. Something like that. This is why I don't do it live, chat, because it just winds me up. And then you down here. Why have I done this, chat? Tell me why, please. Can we hear this? Can't hear fucking shit. Right, we're here, chat. The showcase is live. It looks dreadful for some reason. It looks like it's playing in 140p. Here it comes. There it is! Oh, I swear that was more zoomed in. RuneScape? Okay. I hope they play some bangers today, chat. Look at that. I'll probably have to just do a re-thing to this whole trailer, but we'll do initial reaction and I'll break it down. Yo, it looks like there's gonna be some sick games here, chat. I can't even lie, I can't even cap. Yo! Bro, I am so hyped for, Atomic Heart 2. I haven't even reacted to the trailer because I'm just whack and I... It looks whack. It's literally streaming it. It just looks so bad, chat. Yo, what is that? I'm gonna just fucking end stream in a minute. What's going on, Connor? Plum, I see you. What's up? I hope you're well doing, mad storm going on here. Yeah, man, it's crazy right now. It's mad cold, snowing. There's so many sick-looking games here, chat. Look at this. Jake, stop laughing, bro. It ain't funny. I'ma just dash it out, chat, and just react to it when it comes out. Is that Kingdom Hearts? What the fuck is that? No, that's that new game with the same similar clock key weapon. Yo, can we potentially have a new... I was gonna say. We are a little bit behind, chat, but hey. We're here. We're here, chat.
Welcome to the New Game Plus Game Showcase.
What's this? What we sound like? Can you hear me?
Who love games for what they are, and not just the games that pay to have them promoted. First up, I'm Hunter. I'm normally behind the camera across gaming and esports events, and I work on social accounts for a ton of different games.
That's pretty sick that they
probably be RuneScape,
promote games that aren't
3,
just paid to be
Leaf Green,
promoted.
Black Ops 2,
What
and
the fuck?
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
What?
Then we have Jake Lucky. Kind
What's
of the
going
point
on?
where gaming, esports, and streamers
Can you play
collide.
Ark? Yeah, I'm
If you
just
look
gonna
at him
stop
for
play
too
Ark,
long, you'll start to wonder why his neck is so long, and if you look at his Twitter for too long, you'll wonder how much Nadeshot paid him to tweet clips of him every single day. His favorite games of all time are RuneScape, Age of Empires 2, Halo Infinite, Jumpstart Adventures with Bodley, and CSGO.
This
Next
is
up,
New Game
Louout,
Plus
a streamer
Showcase where
with
we're
a
getting
hatred
new
of spoons
grounded
and a
trailer,
love for
hopefully, bro.
dragon sex. Louout probably has
Dragon
more personality
sex.
than the rest of us in her pinky. Her favorite games include Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, XCOM 2, Witcher 3, and Mass Effect.
Goated games
Then
ever.
Luke Stevens, the mind of a critic with the heart of a fan. Luke breaks down games to their DNA
There
and
is.
really
The
looks
wasps
at
are back, bro.
everything a game has to offer. Where our brains might be smooth, his is nice and wrinkled. His favorite
mean you
games of all
can't do this
time
in South
are
Africa?
Elden Ring, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Last of Us, Witcher 3, and Batman
What is
Arkham
going on?
City.
Well, I don't care about
The
these
fifth
people's
and final
favorite games. What
in-person
is that
member
about?
this year is I Am Rob. Rob came from the hell of making Call of Duty videos to the other hell of platinuming games. His favorite games of all time are Witcher 3, Halo 3, Batman Arkham City, X-Men Legends, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not to be confused with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Just give me the
or
goddamn
Call of Duty
grounded!
Modern Warfare
I'm
2.
gonna be so annoyed for this whole
Remastered.
thing, 'cause
Then our final
everything else
member is
grounded.
Blue Thunder, the man who is always spotlighting the next hidden gem before anyone else sees it coming. He just had a beautiful second child that luckily takes after his wife, so he's not here in person, but was a major part of the showcase. His favorite games
Why
of
are we
all
getting
time
so
are
personal
Resident
with all of
Evil
these
2,
people and they're
Silent
like what
Hill
they
2,
like and they're-
Elden Ring, The Last of Us, and Metal Gear Solid 2.
Together, we're pressing how we think game showcases should
Okay,
feel.
bro.
Conversational,
They shouldn't
authentic,
feel like
and
this.
transparent.
Whatever
We are
you're doing
here
at the
to
beginning
celebrate
here,
what actually excites
nah,
us.
I ain't
Incredible
really feeling
worlds,
it, but
creative devs, and stories behind
do you,
those
you do your
games that
thing.
we love so much.
There's no paid placements, no marketing scripts, just pure passion and excitement. for
we
what's
can tell
coming
there's
up
no
in game.
script.
You can expect a wide range of content, including new
Yo!
trailers, fresh gameplay, developer interviews,
Who's this,
behind-the-scenes
Brett?
content, and even some updates to your favorite games.
I recognize
Sit
him.
back, grab your drink of choice, and let's dive into some of the games that we
Piss,
think
chat.
are worth your attention.
That
This
is
is
my
the
drink
New
of choice
Game
today.
Plus Game Showcase.
Also, who picked the name?
New
Yes,
Game,
whack.
Wait, what's
It's
the name
whack.
again?
New Game Plus shows the
New
showcase.
plus
of-
the game plus the showcase.
Have we trademarked that yet? Because I don't.
Oh, God.
Well, we have cups.
We
That's
already
most of
got
it.
the cup.
Sick name.
The cups are done, dude.
We might have to cut our losses.
There's no changing it.
Cheers.
Perfect.
It's literally the nature of the game, Arc Raiders. It's not meant to be. You're not meant to be friendly. You're not meant to be friends. People just get so like, oh, why aren't you friendly? Why aren't you helping me? Why are you killing me? Well, it's part of the game. It's
All right, guys, so
literally what it
first
is.
up, we have
What?
3 awesome games. We have
Okay, Blind Descent,
coming
Deep Dish
from
Dungeon.
Owlcat. We have Deep Dish Dungeon coming from Behold and Raw Fury, as well as an exclusive interview with the Don Walker creative director.
What's this? Dawnwalker. Ooh, vibrant. Yo, okay. Yo, I love the survival genre, and I love that shit there, breaking down and building. And yo, this looks like it's got a mysterious twist to it. Hey, was that wall running? Yo, this looks lit. Although we have Grounded 2 this year for the best survival game, I'm always into looking for other games to branch out into. Like Enshrouded, an absolute goated game to play. But that looks sick. What was that, chat? Fuck. What was that? What was it called? Fucking adverts. Blind Descent? Yo, I love the aesthetic of this, bro. What? And is this multiplayer? It is. Yo, what? Yo, it's PS1 graphics? Yo, I fucking love this. Hey, is this an MMO? Deep Dish Dungeon. That looks fucking sick.
Must be here somewhere.
The blood of the Dawnwalker. What in the Dishonored was that?
A Dawnwalker is like a special kind of being.
It's like Oblivion
in our
mixed
IP.
with Dishonored.
It's neither fully a vampire nor a human. It's
Ah,
something
there
in
we go.
between. What this means is basically that you,
Yeah, I know,
as a
yeah,
Dawnwalker,
yeah.
you have
Oh
undergone
no,
a
yeah, it's
transformation.
just my door,
You used to
my
be human.
curtain, bro.
And now, during the nighttime, you do get all the powers
Shit, my bad,
and
forgot I had these on.
difficulties of being a vampire. So you get the blood craving and so on. But during daytime, these
So I'm not gonna lie, I
powers
do
are
not like
gone,
watching this
and you still
live
have
because
you have
it's
all the
like the bitrate is
weaknesses
so
of a human,
shit.
right? But also the perks of being human. One of the things that is unique to humans in our IP is being able to use magic.
I hate when
casting
people feed
spells.
their
The
animal
Dawnwalkers
pet
are
food. It's
not
processed garbage.
very
What the
commonplace
fuck are you
in
talking
that
about?
IP. They are very,
I
very
feed my
rare,
cat meat
rarer
with
than
milk.
vampires.
Sometimes
So you as a Dawnwalker are
it's the
kind
animal
of
natural
special
diet.
in this regard.
Huh?
I would say the short term.
It's like you're projecting
things
your
that have
you're
immediate
hating my
impact
chat
on character
for
development are,
random no reason at all.
you
There.
have to feed on, you know,
Big up
either
how you feed
animals
cats,
or
though.
humans on blood suddenly, right? So you get these cravings.
I don't know
you
about
get
this one,
these,
chat.
Like weird, eerie experiences.
It don't look too
that
bad.
you
It's just not
didn't
my
have
genre
as a
of gaming. I'm a bit like
Francis
over the whole
and
like
his clique of vampires actually caught him on his low
old
point when he was
fantasy.
vulnerable. He has used a specific traits of vampiric.
Bro, it's
blood
actually
in order
winding
to
me up that we're
cement
watching this in
his,
like
position
one
in the
peep.
valley. Because, you know, as
Wow.
you might imagine, having a
When you
bloodsucker
stream shit, it
as
just looks
your lord
absolutely
might be a
cack.
tough sell. However,
Yeah.
if the alternative is getting sick
What do you
and
like
you
best,
know,
Grounded
dying
2 or
in
Atomic
thousands,
Heart?
actually it doesn't
Completely
sound
different
as
games,
such
bro.
a horrible
I
thing.
love both of
He
them.
tries to kind
And they
of
both done a lot for my channel, to be honest.
distort their religious beliefs in order to install himself as a savior.
I love
of the
Atomic
valley.
Heart, man.
We do explore this
For
in
that, like,
the-
whole
in the
Bioshock
game.
themed
So,
game.
you might see, like, for example, statues erected to princes, iconography shown in the local cathedral, for example, and in the castle and so on. There is this whole cult of
Bro,
personality.
is everybody
people put on
watching it
himself.
like around the world
So
in this
he
like
basically shows himself as
shit
something better
quality?
than the old order, right? We do have a mechanic tied to shrines that are erected
Oh, we can skip.
across the valley. And
Chat, we can
Francis
skip.
takes a lot of,
We can skip.
puts a lot of attention to.
I'm skipping.
Generally speaking,
Does
one of the
anybody
things
wanna
we
watch
wanted
this?
to achieve
Before I skip
in
it.
this game is to have Francis being this active antagonist. You know, in a lot of games, the antagonists are out there to be defeated, but generally speaking, you have free reign. You do your own thing, and it doesn't really, you know, change much in how they approach you.
Chat, I'm skipping
And in
this
this
shit.
game, what we wanted to do is to have Francis react to your actions as you, you know, complete different activities throughout the
I honestly can't wait to try it.
We're also going to see a lot of survival games today, so I think it all comes
Oh,
down to what
are
the depth
we?
of the game is.
Then we're definitely
But
getting
also,
grounded.
My first thought when I saw Martian Land was No Man's Sky. That's obviously like a maybe a reach for expectation-wise, and definitely a tall task. But when I heard Martian, I thought No Man's Sky-esque.
Like you said, a lot of survival games.
Love that, love that.
But I think it's popular right now, and I'm hopeful that a lot of
Survival.
them do it right.
Survival's been
This is like
popular
going
for
underneath
ages, but
Mars
yeah, it has
and
been building up in the
aliens.
last years.
It looks interesting. I like it.
I'm intrigued about the variety of
Sorry, what's
ecosystems and
what's going on?
aliens and plants that they bring up.
Well, like you said, it's
Have we missed a
popular
game,
now
bro,
because
like?
people like them, and so they share a lot of things mechanically. But for me, it's usually the vibe, and this one has a vibe.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
That's why I wonder how that gameplay loop goes. Like, how far down can you go? What kind of biomes are you experiencing as you continue to go down? And like you said, with survivals, we see like a lot of the same loops. So how can they?
Oh, Pixels, I'm thinking I hope I can kill my teammates in funny ways. So
Are
sure.
they talking about them last 3 games that we just saw? Yeah.
Director.
All of that sounds great by itself.
What are you doing?
There's, you know, maybe patrols going around that aren't there at night. Then there's different ones at night. So
And you can use magic as human. You can use magic as a vampire.
Yes, and basically what they're trying to do is to not just have the time be an element of certain actions to take it forward, but also whether you're playing in day or night, quest lines play out completely differently because people are in different spots, their behaviors are different. This person may be asleep, so you can't talk to them.
Have different
but somebody else is
abilities.
there. Exactly.
Well, The Witcher 3 is my personal favorite game of all time. So, and this is former
Not bad.
Witcher 3 developers working on this, and so much of that charm was prevalent there.
The music.
The music, just that soundtrack in the short little snippet we saw there, I felt it.
I love that simple separation between day and night and different things coming with your character.
That's got to be like the coolest part of it.
Yeah, because it's got to probably tailor to your gameplay of like, I got to wait to make this choice during the nighttime versus during the daytime where I can use certain abilities or different combat styles. I love that part of it.
And so I could foresee a run through, like a play style where you're playing only at night for missions. You're just doing stealthy vampire stuff, and you're eating people, or you're drinking blood rather, not eating people. I don't know, maybe it's the way. But
Whatever you want.
the dark run.
I've had a few people in my time. Why not?
In the daytime, the vegan run through. The vegan run. Which has one of those
Vegan sped run, Don Walker.
Yeah, vegan achievement.
Sponsored by Beyond Meat. The fact that they revealed a little bit about more Brensis the Overlord is also a system. He really talked a lot about systems that they have not spoke on yet at all, and didn't with us either.
Like the edicts. As you go around the world trying to find your information, you can side with different people, and depending on what you do, you can make the
They like your yapping, don't they?
Brensis.
When's
quite
Grounded
upset.
2 coming on?
So he can start
hold up.
making laws
Hello,
and
Obsidian?
rules
Yeah,
to
the Nops. When's when Grounded 2's coming on?
progressing a certain way.
No idea, bro. I've got no idea at all. I don't know why I'm lying. I don't know why I'm doing this. I should have just waited for the trailer to come out
some ways,
and just did a video on that.
Get control of them, but he's like curing them of the plague. Like he
I don't
offers them something
know,
they're getting
no.
elsewhere. So he's doing bad stuff, but there's nuance.
And that typically makes for really, really good stories.
Harder choices to be made,
perspective, and never a clear-cut good or bad.
Yeah, because I bet you there's gonna be a moment where it's like
one
you
of
could
the
stop it,
charms.
like his influence in an area. That means they're gonna die of the plague. So it's like, do you let the bad guy do the thing that you're trying to stop him to
I'm not gonna lie. The
do, or-
blood of the
And it's also
fucking
about
Dawnwalker
perspective.
is just
These
one of them
people
games.
were
I'm like,
born at their
I can
terrain
appreciate it. The
So,
fantasy's all there.
even though
It's
Brensis
really
is a
in depth.
vampire
It's
to
just
them,
not for me, bro. I'm not
he may
interested
as
at
well
all. And they've been
be a
yapping about it for the
savior,
last
right?
20 minutes, bro. Right, here we go. What's this saying? Prologue, go way back. Player unknown? What? Beautiful light. Project Shadow Glass?
For the next section, we have 3, again, I'm gonna have to not say incredible games every single time, but we have Prologue, Go Way Back from Player Unknown, Beautiful Light from Deep
Why are
Worlds,
we getting
Project
PS1
Shadow
style
Glass from
games? That's so
Starhelm
sick.
Studios.
I love that. Yo, this looks like some Sons of the Forest shit. Bro, I'm all here for the survival genre, man.
It's just an infinite map generator with some game loops on top of it. So you have a survival loop, which is pretty hard. Get to the weather tower, we give you a map and a compass and not much else. Some basic survival mechanics, and it's a game against yourself more than
Yo,
anything
what does
else.
this remind me of? What does this remind me of? What was that game back in the day on Xbox? It was like, you had like a hideout you had to get to and you had to board up all the windows. I had the big zombie on the front. Oh, I fucking can't remember.
Decisions you make. Then we also have just...
This looks like Sons of the Forest. I like that.
See how long you can last.
Sons of the Forest is
world.
goated. There's a new Sons of the Forest coming out in there.
Just like a hike. The
Yo, what's going on,
differentiator, or the thing
Flame?
that makes a difference is that we can generate
What's up, Flame?
essentially infinite maps of 8x8 scale. Like we have a map editor in the game and stuff like that, but we want to be able to give you
That's
the
sick.
ability to give a deep link to someone. So I can just send you like a HTTP link that starts up the game, loads a map and a seed, and I can share stuff I
That's
built
sick.
with you with just a
So
link,
basically,
right?
it's
So
like a whole
it's
world
kind of-
builder. You can build your
so
entire
that is
world
just-
in,
it's a
but it
technological
feels like an
experiment
actual
that- or
survival
proving
game.
Some technology we've developed. It's no longer an experiment; it's in production, so it works.
It's
But
like Minecraft, but it's dressed
also
up way
going
differently.
back to my love of survival games and those kind of emergent. Just,
And maybe not as much,
I'm not
like,
giving
involved,
any
but
missions
yeah, that
to
looks
do.
sick.
It's just get there,
You're
and how you get there is fully up to you.
succumbing
Basically,
to
if you play the same
anti-grind.
seed,
What the fuck are
get
you
the
saying?
same weather,
Succumbing
I'm pretty
to
sure you get the same
anti-grind.
cabin layout, and you maybe
Fuck
get the same
grinding,
loot.
bro. What are you talking
so
about?
you and 4 friends could technically race to the weather tower. and see who gets there first because you have the same conditions. And while we don't
Sometimes I
have
just want to
multiplayer
play
yet,
a
we have
game,
this
chat.
kind of
You know what I'm
asynchronous
saying?
multiplayer, that as long as you can share the scene with
All
people.
the
So I
games you
thought,
play
wouldn't that be a
can't be
cool
like the
thing for
most
events where you have
grindiest
16
shit there
streamers
ever
and
is.
see
It
how
just
long they can
becomes like,
survive.
oh, I don't want to go
You
into that game now because I have to spend
right? Or see who
70
can race
hours
the weather
playing
tower
it.
quickest,
Just
or
to
we can
enjoy
set
it.
up the weather just to get progressively colder and see who lasts the longest. There's a weather tower on top of one of the higher points on the map. It's generally the other side of the map. We do have.
It doesn't look
prompts
too
now that
involved
tell you what to do in the
gameplay-wise.
world.
That's what I'm
But
saying
yeah,
about this
there's
one.
some simple survival mechanics. Keep yourself warm. Keep yourself dry. Light fires, board up windows. Keep your body in a good temperature. Get across the map. And we don't tell you where you are on the map, except when you find a new map in the world.
Looks quite sick though.
You're left.
It looks a
with
little more
basic
like a
navigation. It's kind
wider
of set in
mechanic,
the
like a
80s,
big world
so
builder game, right? You just
you
like
don't have
explore
digital
through and that.
GPS, stuff like that. I want to make sure that the worlds we're generating have enough depth that when we add story and mission and quest-based content, that the worlds feel like coherent and real enough that it makes sense. Like, I want to have pathing. I want to have like infrastructure, like telephone lines, this kind of stuff.
It looks
the
mad.
cabins
Look at
aren't
that.
just random cabins in the forest. That there seems to be some, like, you know, logical placement of stuff in the
I
world.
think it'll annoy me
And
playing
once
this game
we
because
get
I want
those
to
in,
build
then
my
we can easily
own
go, well,
like
okay,
hut in the
you need
woods,
to
and it looks like you don't
all
really get to do that.
Substations to bring power to the weather tower so you can get a message
It does
or
look
go and
fucking
do
sick.
various things. Right now, there's a bunch of cabins and there's survival mechanics, but we want to add a lot more depth to the environment. Preface is a tech demo.
That's what it looks
I always
like.
said I wanted to release a free tech demo of the engine we're building, and that's what Preface is. And the kind of poetic thing is that my last game will be Preface, because it'll just be a visualization of what's possible with our engine.
Games are coming so far ahead
It's
now,
more
aren't
like
they? Like,
Minecraft survival, that it's an example.
that's what I'm
of
saying. I
you can
thought
do
it's
with the
fucking like
engine,
Minecraft.
and it'll be open source and free for everyone, so you can do whatever you want. So having this kind of digital space, like an internet in 3D, I don't see anyone working towards that. I see small bubbles, but I don't see anyone really trying to do Earth-scale terrain with millions of people. And that's kind of the bigger goal, and that's why we've broken it down into 3 games. The aim is that you should be able to do anything from 10 by 10 to 100 by 100 with 5v5.
Right, if internet gets hold of it, it will just be like
and not have any problems.
an
We will build
absolutely
maybe an
insane
upscale
engine for
terrain,
people to build in,
maybe
right?
Smaller, with hopefully a network layer that supports millions of people. That will be kind of a survival civilization MMO type game. But again, that's just one
Down the
layer of
line,
the
right?
world. Like, I want you to be able to just
shit. We skipped. New
I
game.
think if you want to interact with level, you have to do or a layer of gameplay in order to kind of leave your impression on the world.
New game. Let's go. What's the next one? Oh shit! Fucking recording shit.
Quebec Charlie to Quebec Romeo Foxtrot.
What's this?
We got your location report. We are monitoring you in the operation zone. Good luck. Over.
That's pretty sick. It don't look too bad. I just get a weird vibe from it. It looks like really involved. Like technically, there's like all this like computer stuff you have to get involved with, like kind of like puzzles or something. It's jarring me out watching it in this quality, chat. Walk. Okay. I don't know about you, but I can't see anything, bro. I can't see anything. Doom? I mean, you're shooting enemies and monsters, I guess. What does it remind me? I don't really know. It looks quite generic, to be honest. I don't know, Jack. Enter secure extract. I'm absolutely over extractor shooters, chat. I can't be bothered with them.
In a world where pixels were once only 2D.
What?
Now, they're 3D. Oh, I'm just you. I'm Dominic John.
What the fuck is this?
Behind Project Shadowglass.
Shadowglass?
3D pixelated RPG that's a love letter to classic immersive sims like
Bruh.
Thief and System Shock.
Okay.
This video is a series of prototype rooms that I've been working on.
Bro,
since
it's like a
the first
PS1
season.
game in
No
modern
art,
day.
No assets will be generated by AI. This is all human-made, hand-placed.
Like
made by
that.
Me and artists like me because we love what we do.
Love that. This looks mad. Light and shadow detection. It's like having a PS1 game with all of the like mechanics and like mechanisms of modern gaming, like the quality of life of modern gaming, isn't it? That's crazy.
If you have headphones, I would highly suggest wearing them. All the audio in Project Shadowglass is going to be 3D.
I can't hear anything but
your amazing voice, my friend. The music emanating from this orb is going into the left ear and the right ear, but as I change the size
it doesn't do that for
of
us.
the space, you can hear the character of the sounds change.
We're not hearing that though through the YouTube, so it's kind of ruined that whole immersion, brother. And my headphone just
And if you
disconnected.
go around the wall,
My headphone just
you can
disconnected.
still hear it coming from
Brand
the
new
opening
headphones I literally just got today.
each ear.
Oh, it's back. Yo! Oh. I thought it was coming back down. Yeah! So can you shoot yourself in the head? Bro, it actually looks jokes. It's a weird fever dream of like what games could have
Actually launched
been.
the Shadowglass Discord today, so if you have any ideas or suggestions or just want to follow along, feel free to wishlist Project Shadowglass on Steam. I hope you enjoyed this sneak
You know
peek
someone's
on
going to
how
do a
things are
mod
coming
for it that
along.
like snaps all
Thank
the
you so
pixels
much,
back to
all
being
the
normal.
crew at New Game Plus
And
for
not
having
so
me.
square
You're all
and
my friends.
Jugged. It looks alright to be honest. Like it's different. You gotta give it that, right? It's different. Most games nowadays are going for like the best
To
graphics
start
they
with,
can.
Prologue, Go Way Back, another survival game that we're seeing, and we were talking, it's a bare
kinda
bones survival
bored.
game where there is
Chat,
no
I'm
common
listening to
enemy.
these
Your
guys
enemy
talk
is the
already.
elements, where you just have to try and survive.
No offense or anything, but like, it just bores the fuck.
A survival game.
Player survival game?
Like we want to cover their survival game because I love survival games, and they're going to be branching out in this game for the next few years until they have multiplayer, until they have weapons, and they have PvE and animals to fight against. But it's also part of a much
Also a
bigger picture.
story. He mentioned they will be adding also a story to the
Things to
world.
do, yeah.
Yes.
That's got to be like the most ambitious, one of the most ambitious projects out there right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why have I chose to sit and watch this, chat? Why? Why have I done this? What happens if I go like that? And I put it up here. Why does it stop playing as well? What's all that about?
Called Diegetic UI.
Oh, did you say diegetic?
Diegetic.
Thinking the same.
Diegetic. Write that one down. Write that one down.
That word.
But it's really, really cool in games like this, especially because it's like hyper immersive. There's no UI popping up being like, oh, attack incoming. It's just, no, you are in the moment, you're in the game, listen around you. You look at the thing on the character itself. I love that.
So you can play as a monster,
Yeah.
or as
really?
You can play both.
or as the soldier. Is there controller support?
I don't know. Good question.
Duality she just threw up in her mouth.
I have nothing against controllers, but I believe there's a right time for mouse and keyboard and a right time for keyboards. And he believes that the right time for a controller is when you're playing shooter games. It's obviously better. The mouse and keyboard is better for that. but not for him.
I would edit my own YouTube videos with a controller.
Yeah, he said that earlier.
That's how passionate.
Which is a patently insane thing to say.
Yeah, then we have Project Shadow Glass.
Voxel art. I really enjoyed the
This is Starhelm Studios. It's an immersive sim. We've all seen it. I think it went viral from that AI post. There was like an AI post that looked just like it, and then he was like, I'm making a game like this. It's not AI.
I looked up the video because he has a YouTube channel where you can actually see kind of behind the scenes. And when that clip of the AI generated art went viral, he saw it and thought like, I didn't think anybody wanted this. I was just like, it was a fun side project. And then he saw people wanted it and thought it looked awesome, and he put it out, but it's real.
Well, we talked about it earlier, you know, there's a desire for stuff like that, more simplicity, kind of retro feel.
It feels like the game is still learning what it wants to be. Like he's working on the graphics, the basics, the music, and as like they have a bow and an arrow, and hopefully as they work on the project, they start feeling what it will grow to be, what kind of game it will develop itself into.
Yeah, my understanding is right now it is just Project Shadow Glass, and it's going to eventually become like a video game, but right now it's just kind of proof of concept that the art works.
It's gonna power out.
Crazy math behind it works, and like it can grow to a game.
Hey, buddy!
Very, very
well, I wish him nothing but success.
Yeah, he seems like
because it seems like
awesome
I just
dude.
love a good passion project. Yeah. You can tell there's a lot of heart in that.
And I feel like I initially, like everyone else, why I went so viral, I got attached to that same artwork, but then when he further explains and shows you some concepts that you weren't expecting out of a game with that artwork or that design, when he's showing that you said the R6 lean in there. And you,
that threw me off, the little bow behind. I was like, is that a Rainbow Six Siege?
You threw that in there, and then of course they got the wall grapple, and then with the whole audio design as well. I mean, I'm deaf.
I remember seeing that clip that went viral. I remember seeing it. I was like, wow, that looks incredible. Like walking up to the castle.
This section we have 3 what I would consider kind of sci-fi games a little bit, but we have Athelion from Don't Nod, which we have an incredible look behind the scenes of the music with the composer themselves, as well as The Expanse Osiris Reborn from Owlcat. If you're familiar with The Expanse, super exciting, and also Distant Shores.
Oh man, I don't know why I've done this today. I should have just waited for the Grounded 2 trailer to come out and just done a reaction. This just bores me. It's a bit like Lost Planet.
My name is Amin Bouafa. I'm a film music composer.
These headphones are
and I
fucking
am the
shit, chat.
composer
They
for
cost me like
film
60
video
quid
games.
as well. They just
I
keep
remember having a
connecting
message
and
from
disconnecting. It's
saying
so
that he
annoying,
loved
bro.
the score of Summit of the Gods, and they are working in a new video game, and inviting me to come to the studio and to meet the team. It was very important for me to.
I don't like all this. Like, I just want to see your game. Show me a game, and then like.
The music would be. So how to compose, how to write music that would be interactive.
But this is actually quite good because then we might even get the Grounded 2 devs talking.
The different elements, and at the same time, how could the music, how the structure of the music would be an evolving structure. It was very important for me first to have the story of Ariane and Thomas, like that. The log line is the story, both of them. So there is a theme that conveys this emotional relationship between them, and then the frozen aspect of the music. I mean, for me,
What are you talking about the music?
It was very important first to feel the cold in the music, to feel the wind, to feel the ice.
Saros, best game of Returnal.
It's an instrument that had been
Returnal,
invented
yeah.
by the Bachet brothers in the mid-20th century. For me, it looks like an alien instrument. When you see it, cannot even predict that it's a musical instrument. To play the instrument, you need to get your hands in water and then rub crystal buttons that are in this metal structure could convey the
Just sounds like
this
a
frozen
cello.
identity of the score, and at the same time having
I get bored easily, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
sense.
I'm only here for Grounded and hot chips.
There is a sacred feeling also to this planet. is a huge planet, but I wanted to get this huge instrument and that it could also play very soft. The organ has a lot of sounds. It could be very soft.
No,
it could be
never
very
good chat.
aggressive. It could be large. It could be intimate. For me, it's the planet. The planet could be very welcoming and suddenly very, how to say, very dangerous and very sacred at the same time. So.
Very sacred. Hang on. Because I'm actually getting sick of watching this shit, I'm gonna... No, I haven't really eaten, chat, to be honest. I'm gonna do this for some reason. What do you mean? It's right in there. Window capture. I want to do a new window capture. Why not finding it? It's Chrome. I'm being stupid, chat. I'm being stupid. Google Chrome. There we go. Here it is, and I'm gonna do this. I can't hear that game though. Why is it not coming through the headphones? Oh, it's because I haven't got it on my headphones. What? Oh, it's Chrome. Yeah, Chrome's right there! Oh man, when shit just doesn't work, it does my absolute nothing. What are you like? Come on, work. Do what I'm asking you to do. I might just stop this whole live chat and just go and cry in the corner by myself. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's right here. Oh, it's muted.
To stick to particular guns, particular gadgets, and you just build around them. We give you some time to experiment, but you will need to commit. During the character creation, you will have to choose between three major factions, your origin, so you will be either Belter or Earther or Martian. Facial customization, appearance, you can choose your body type.
So you will be playing as a pink water mercenary with different type of origin that you would create. You will have your sibling with the same identical one. They will look a little bit different because they're their own person. They have their own personality. These events are set during the first 3 books, I think. You will start on Eras and witness basically the events from a different angle, and this part will be to some degree shown in your character creation.
Every companion should belong somewhere in the universe, and they have their own background consisting of their faction and their acquaintance. They have some background story, their own struggles. All this stuff will influence how they perceive the situations player encounters. So in every major plot event, they will have their opinions. They might hint you towards some decisions. They might provide you some assistance, or maybe even some crucial contacts to go for help, for advice, for military support. maybe. Of course, they will have their own stories, their own struggles, and you can choose to help them or maybe to ignore their own stories, totally depending on how you want to be invested in this particular companion. The choices you make for those companions also will matter in long term.
Yep, some of them will have romances, and you can see on our background companions.
Perfect,
We cannot
thank
say who is going to have romance, but there will definitely be romance.
It's a small crew on the small ship. You know, the Expanse, it's a universe where everyone flies in very tight spaces for a very long time. So there is a dynamics in the crew as well. We have a few layers of the combat system. First of all, it's obviously the gunplay, a few classes of weapons that you can use, and mostly you do it from the covers, so it's a cover-based gunplay game. And the second layer of the combat system is that's your abilities, that they might be more like offensive ones, maybe something like a grenade or a shoulder cannon, or maybe something more defensive like a shield or maybe a protected drone. A lot of gadgets that you can choose from depending on your play style. And as Julia mentioned, there are some play styles that are mostly focused on using your gadgets rather than using your weapons. Third layer, but still very important, that's obviously your companions. They have their impact on the combat. They have what we call combat opportunities. That's particular situations when you can order your companion to use an exploit in the arena, in the environment to gain a certain advantage in combat. We decided against the management, the gameplay part of the survival stuff. So you won't be counting your gallons of reaction mass or how much water you need to recycle before it dries out, nothing like that. But still, the Expanse universe is very dangerous. So in terms of narrative, the survival will be a part of the game. You will have a tremendous survival will be a part of the game. You will have a tremendous enemy. You will have a lot of very dangerous situations that you will have to get out somehow. There will be a lot of survival in terms of your player experience, just not as a particular mechanic. You will be able to fly around the solar system. You will be able to visit various planets. We mentioned it before that we have Luna, Mars.
Games are so big nowadays, bro, aren't they? Like,
Io and some other cool places.
No one's really made
some
space
of those
that
places will
cool.
Be,
Yeah,
major
like-
social hubs where you can just walk around.
It's always been like
meet other
mad
people,
boring in
drink
games.
at the
Too
bar,
big to work.
shop
No Man's Sky
for
kind of, but
better
again,
equipment and stuff like
way
that.
too
So
big.
You
It's like,
will
whoa.
have plenty of places to go and to visit and to look at. The Expanse universe is cruel, and some characters might die.
Sorry, chat, I got bored, so I'm putting on.
Stay tuned for more. We'll show more very soon. Have something cooking. I hope you will like it.
I'm putting on some grounders in the background. As soon as it comes on, I'll sort it back out.
We have landed here on the outskirts of Genyak Island.
I might just take that out for you.
Hey, Aaron, it's Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
Your brother.
Oh, hey, bro.
You said you would visit me here, but you never did. Look, bygones be bygones. Just find me in the west. Huh?
The fuck is he? In space. We want grounded. We want grounded.
Sometimes I dream about what's under the ocean. A distant shore, waiting to
We want to goon to grounded. Okay. What is this? And why are we using powers to jump? It's got some like Bioshock, some Dishonored vibes. Looks more like an indie game though, doesn't it? And it's more about parkouring. And look, it has a story really, other than like minimally. Looks pretty sick, to be honest. Not lie. Looks like it'd be good in VR.
Miniature engineering, that one.
It literally looks like a VR game, I can't even lie. Fucking acorn tops, man. Always need acorn top. Is this an Xbox and what is it called? Is this on Xbox? I have no idea what it's called. This is the first time it's been seen, bro. It does look pretty sick. The more it goes on, I'm like, hey, hold up.
I'm ready for pickup. Astonishing.
Baldy. Labubu, nice. How are you into nowadays? Got your little collection of Labubus. It's gotta be copyright, isn't it? What the fuck am I? How did I
Let's
go over here?
reestablish homeostasis.
There you go, Distant Shore.
Let's start with
Got a PS5, let's go.
My understanding is it's a dual protagonist game, so you'll actually be swapping back
No
and
good
forth
for grounded,
as they
but still,
sort of work
sick.
together. And I'm sure there's parts where you're separated, parts where maybe you're together, working together. to
Very
get out of it.
emotional story.
There's so much potential for stories like that. The dual protagonists
I
seeing
feel
it
like-
converge in the end.
You know it's going to be an emotional game, especially when they put so much emphasis in the music. I feel like music is a tool to catalyst emotion, so it's definitely something.
We were
that-
actually
Fuck off,
talking about
gather
that earlier
mode
today,
shit.
music
I'm
in
trying to
video
eat 'em.
games, not just video games and art in general. And media.
Good music changes a
changes
game
everything.
from a game being a good game to a memorable game, a game that will.
But
stick
what
with
game
you,
doesn't
you
have
know?
music though? Do you know what I mean?
And Donut has a pretty storied background when it comes to narrative games.
Fuck are we, bro?
Life is
I heard a swamp
Strange
biome is
or,
coming for
like
summer
one of my
in
old
Hype
school
this.
favorites, Vampire. Like they try different stuff.
Well,
weird
it's not a
stuff, even
winter
sometimes,
biome that's
so
coming
it's
in the
exciting to see.
winter
They
update.
were using
It's a
super
humid,
alien
like,
music instruments. So
What was it
greenhouse,
Crystal Bachet.
pumpkin patch,
talking about
and
the
like
hand
stuff like
waving
that.
one?
You're really into this. That's like the only
I
thing
kind
you
of want
took
to
away.
try it, honestly.
I mean,
How do you discover that technique of like, oh, that makes that, yeah, yes.
Head up,
this
come
is
on,
an
man.
award-winning composer of the Summit of the Gods.
How did I get
as
here?
well. So what I find super impressive is just, I feel like people sleep on music so much in games, and then you see behind the scenes of this entire, like, they're in a famous church in Paris playing the organ.
actually has been a blast to see video game music evolve during the years. Like
Blake, what's going on, my boy?
Great
What the
music, like-
stream in the
It's one of those
bottom
things, when
left
it's
corner
working,
so I
you-
can watch
like
it?
a lot of time you don't think about it. When music
It's
is
right there in the bottom left-hand
really
corner.
Oh, you're
great,
thinking
you
about?
don't really think about it. But then when it's exceptional,
Well, you
like
want me to
an
switch it around?
exhibition or like the Witcher vibes, you know, then you really remember it. But a lot of the games you play, you probably don't look up the soundtrack, even though the game is pretty good, you know?
Ironically, my Spotify rap this year was like mostly video game scores. I think there's often correlation though whenever a developer does take the music very seriously in a game. It
I'm
often
sure,
reflects
I'm sure
in
they're taking other parts
it
out.
reflects in every other. I mean, think about it. All the games that have, like, you think about the games with the best scores ever, like you just said, The Witcher 3 or whatever. I mean, it correlates to everything else. Every other aspect of the game, they take it seriously. So.
Another sci-fi game that is probably one of the most anticipated sci-fi games for a very long time is The Expanse: Osiris Reborn, which is from Owlcat as well. It is a third-person action RPG, obviously set in the Expanse universe.
The Expanse is a book and a show,
Separate from the
so
Guardians.
they're taking inspiration from both, but at the same time, it doesn't require previous knowledge of either for you to be
Oh yeah,
able
what
to
you talk
enjoy
about when we
this.
get the
In this game,
Pond
you're
2.0.
going to be living more or less through what happens in the
The
show.
fuck is my
However,
marker gone?
from a different perspective, from a different side, with your own group of people, with your own environment, that you got to make your own choices.
I think an important thing to frame all of the Expanse game with is that coming from Owlcat, they are a studio that did like Rogue Trader, for example. Their bread and butter is intense, gritty narratives with unbelievable levels of roleplay depth and choice and consequence, complex systems that interweave. And so seeing them go into this, which is of course a third-person cover-based shooter with many, many RPG mechanics. It's a different road, and I asked them about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick, man. I can't wait for the underwater bases and everything. I can't honestly.
Typically, they do sort of an isometric.
Can't wait to get back
And
into
they just
some
said
grounded,
when we
man.
decided we wanted to tackle the Expanse, it required.
I don't know what
that
I'm doing out here
cinematic
today,
flair,
streaming,
and
to be
that's
honest,
what
chat.
they tackled, and they're doing a phenomenal
should've just
job.
waited.
I mean, the game looks beautiful.
It looks very interesting to me. It looks kind of like Dead Space meets Gears of War,
It's
kind
more
of
like Mass
gameplay-wise.
Effect,
It did. Yeah, Mass Effect as well.
The choice and the reputation you have with your companions.
Oh,
will
no
change,
more
'cause their
double caked up.
companions, They told us we'll disagree with some of the stuff you do. They'll get upset or
They will have their
pissed
own
about it.
opinions.
They'll have their own opinions, and they also, one interesting tidbit they mentioned was that when you are making choices in the game, they're not necessarily going to tell you if that was a big moment, if that what you just said to them is going to seriously affect this thing over here. It will, but that's all behind the scenes.
Third game was Distant Shore, Brittany. This is what went
kind of
viral
fun.
as almost a portal with magnets, and I think it looks like a lot of fun.
It's such a unique concept. I could see it being big time.
No,
Like,
it's
it
one of
really
those
is.
games that you
Thanks,
didn't
Mr. Hypey
know
Doggy Noggy. Okay,
you
bro.
wanted, but then you see it, you're like, oh, that looks like it tickles a part of my brain. Yeah.
Like we've seen versions of it before, but with everything it combines, because it makes everyone think of a different game when you see it. Because we've heard Half-Life, we've heard Portal. I thought of Only Up during some parts of it.
Yeah, it had Only Up.
And other
I thought
puzzle
Mirror's Edge a little bit with like the parkouring while moving stuff.
Yeah, how many games does it remind you of? Jesus.
Just watching some of that game.
Yeah, and that's gonna be an absolutely huge year for Grounded 2, man. I can't wait.
The boss.
Oh yeah,
not happening.
Well, and I think it's also really cool that they have boss mechanics because, like, you can tell it started with the idea of using magnets to like manipulate the environment, but then they're like, okay, well, we could raise the stakes, take it up a notch with these boss fights that are organic in the space.
What's being announced?
It
Nothing.
also mixes up because it's not just a puzzle game. So there's
Absolutely
more
nothing
to
yet.
it.
We're just waiting. They're talking about a load of other games
There's a world
first.
that he even showed as well.
It's more than just a puzzle game, like just a narrative.
Exactly. Like they could have just stopped with the puzzle game. I think a lot of people would have been perfectly happy with that. But then they go and build on that with a story, boss fights, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, if it's not just reach a destination or do a final thing, if it's actually a narrative, like you said, that's really cool.
I think it's one to keep an eye on. Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Exciting
Whoa,
updates coming from
whoa,
Obsidian,
whoa,
that being
whoa,
some
whoa,
updates for Avowed.
whoa! What's up? Wait, what? Grounded 2! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, here we are. It is time, bro. I cannot wait to see what they have to offer. It's kind of annoying that it's not in the best quality because, well, it is what it is. I don't want to. Like, I've got it in the best quality I can have it in, but it is like, yeah. Watching it live, I might just have to watch it again, bro, to be honest. I thought I'd come out here with you lot. What the fuck just happened? What the f just happened? Oh, ah! What is that? What is happening? What is happening? I knew that this setup would be so scuffed. What is that? What is that? What is that? What am I looking at? Why am I looking at it like that? Hold on, chat. 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 Why am I looking at it like that? Why has it got the black lines above it and below it? What the f is that shit? Where is it? Where is it? What the fuck is that? Not what I'm trying to do, not what I'm trying to do. Right, here we go. Here we are. We've got Obsidian talking about Avowed, and then we've got the Grounded 2 stuff right here. Let's go live.
Next up, we have two very exciting updates coming from Obsidian.
Look at it!
Updates
Look
for Avowed, as well as
Earwig! I saw it. I saw the Earwig.
Exclusive time with them and had some interviews, which were
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is Avowed. I was about to say, what the f just happened? Okay. We can jam Avowed first.
Avowed is a Obsidian first-person action RPG set in the world.
We played a little bit of this chat. I just got
where the player plays as an envoy sent by the Emperor of a.
bored of it. You can't play it two-player. That's what annoyed me.
A mysterious plague that's kind of spreading throughout the lands, causing.
But it is a
chaos.
sick-looking game. Look at it.
The envoy trying to figure out what's kind of going on down there. Do things that affect it in positive ways, negative ways, or in between type of ways, you know, with that type of choice and consequence. In terms of, you know, the
chat, I can't even lie, I can skip.
It, you know, like we've got
I can skip.
Malwin, community management, or to go.
So we are.
And this isn't like because I want to skip like this game. I just don't play it. I've got to get into the grounded stuff, chat.
Depending which.
Nah, I'm done. I'm done already. Hold on, because that's all right. But would it be better if I had it like that? And we did like... This is why, chat, I wanted to do this all offline and not live. That's not what I want to do. Oh my god. I guess it fucking wouldn't, because you wouldn't be able to see the whole screen, bro. Hyper-nog me, please. Jesus Christ. Right, boom, here we are, here it is. Oh, no! Literally wasps! What was that? Oh my days, the armor set looks amazing! The Ladybuggy! The wasp armor! The Russian bricks! Fucking Ladybuggy bed!
Survival game. It is
a grasshopper!
A gigantic city park.
No!
You play as a teenager
No!
who's been shrunken to roughly the size of an ant, and you just have to survive in this environment with, you know, insects that are the size of a bus, and figuring out how to eat and get some water and fight those bugs and craft new materials and new weapons. As you go and gain in power and get over those initial survival challenges, you can sort of get into the story of what has really happened in this park. A number of huge updates planned for the park. This is the first big content update that we have. We've been calling.
Oh
that are
no!
very exciting for us. With this winter update, which is a
community
garden, right to that early.
Look how beautiful it looks!
On the map, it's just to the east of it, behind the gigantic statue of Tully and Burgle. This was our opportunity to really start delving into
cactuses
with everything that entailed. You've got a vegetable garden, you've got a greenhouse, and you've got a pumpkin patch. All of these introduce a lot of new.
Yo, it looks absolutely insane! Oh my god, I cannot wait!
And of course, then we need all the insects in these areas too. And so,
yo, new ladybugs! Orange ladybugs!
Say, all of these insects.
Maybe
they're docile and you can attack them. Many of them are aggressive.
The fireflies are back!
And regardless,
black ants!
Fight them, learn their
wasps! No! We already knew that. We saw that. Look at that new wasp armor, chat.
New biome, a new area in the park allows us to fully lean into what makes the park unique from the backyard.
Oh my god, this update is going to be absolutely insane.
Man-made touch.
Look at it!
Designed by humans that, you know,
they've been busy, yo!
Which are a lot of fun to fight. Kind of annoying. Again, this is a survival game, so so excited about those things coming back.
Bruh!
Black ants are also coming back too.
The black ants look sick!
You get sets of armor and different weapons that you can.
The black ant armor, of course! The wasp armor!
We're more excited about the new creatures that are coming in the garden update.
Bro, no.
A brand new creature in the cricket.
Bro!
Cricket is
a cricket!
Again, this is the size.
It looks sick! It looks like a bit like the cockroach, like it is demonic!
Some very unique attack combinations that are a lot of fun.
Oh my days!
Jump very, very far.
Oh, like the
It has its own armor sets.
The bow! The bow!
Weapons
oh my god, that looks sick!
On it. And then the same thing for earwig. And we actually have two different types of earwigs. There's sort of a ranged earwig and melee earwig that tend to
Raw, no, we're done.
Together.
This is going to be the sickest thing ever to come to Grounded 2. Look at this place!
Turn those into,
Look at that armor set!
You can turn them into weapons.
Nah, this is gonna be so lit. Look at that! Look at that armor set for the earwig.
Grounded 1 players to be excited to see these creatures again.
Bro!
To be surprised and delighted by the changes.
Bro, I am surprised and delighted by this, chat. This is insane.
Combat. So that means even looking at the old legacy creatures and going, okay, how do we make them a part of the system? How do we make them challenging?
How do we make them less annoying?
And how can we leverage our system?
Yo, look at the little ants back, chat.
So hopefully there's a couple of twists coming, even with the old favorites, that will keep veteran players on their toes and will surprise and delight.
That's the new.
The Ladybug Buggy.
I can't even keep up. I can't even keep up. We're not pausing yet.
Get and raise and hatch.
Yo! I am completely done, by the way. I'm completely
All of
done.
it is coming together just really well.
I think every single Grounded player from Grounded 1 at some point jumped on the Ladybug and
We
let
definitely
it
did.
transport them around.
We definitely did, chat.
And we often joke that that was the original buggy prototype. And there's something so iconic about the Ladybug and getting on it and
Look at it, there we get to see the actual design for the Ladybuggy,
But
chat.
what's important for us whenever we do introduce a new
That's
buggy is we don't want
absolutely
it to just be another
insane.
one or just
Look
a
at
one,
it.
you know? And so it really boiled down to
Rob, what is that
can
armor
the
he's wearing as
Ladybug
well?
bring to the table that the other ones weren't.
Bro,
what can you stand apart and
Donzo!
bring experience to the player that the other buggies aren't.
Bro, the
How can
game
you
is gonna
carve
be
out
so
one
filled
niche
out
in
now.
the game? She's the tank. She's the
Oh,
one who
snap!
can get into those really tough fights and
Look at the earwigs just going off.
those large
Bro, I want
swarms
all
of
their armor
insects.
right now.
And that's where the idea of the water
New
cannon
stuff?
for back, and players being able to shoot at their enemies, and that ended up providing a ton of gameplay opportunities and a really unique experience. Being able to
Yo,
shoot
look at
down
that!
The aerial
Yo, look at that!
insects that are
We were so
often a
worried
bit
that
more
what's not coming
challenging, a
back.
bit more,
Ladybug
frustrating
turret
for
could
players.
just
Well,
deal with
now
them
you
quick
have
time. Let's go!
down with that feels super satisfying.
Yo,
It's an
that's so
idea.
sick.
For
That's
us,
so sick.
As soon as we crack that, it felt like, okay, there she is. That's her.
Wait, who you
niche.
cracking?
And now it's just about bringing that.
Bro, the new, what are they called? The new bombardier beetles.
Experience.
Was that pupa? Oh, we're going back, chat. We are going back and going all through this, bro. Yo, is that it? Is that what Grounded 2 interview over?
Great interview that you did over
Bruh,
there.
I'm sorry, chat. If you want to go watch this stream, it is the new Game Plus 2026 showcase.
There's new character presets.
I'll listen to what they got to say.
races, which I'm sure, Lua will have a lot of fun with.
Yeah, they're doing a lot, and I mean the game, of course, launched earlier this year. Obsidian's been
fucking
very busy. Yeah,
They
And
have
they're doing
been
these free
busy,
updates
bro.
now, and so they also are adding New Game Plus, which adds a whole new reason.
Do you
for to go
mean?
back through the game.
What do you mean? What do you mean they're adding New Game Plus already? What do you mean? You don't appreciate the stuff, let's go! What do you mean? What do you mean they're adding New Game Plus?
Yeah, but it's coming, and it's available for pre-order as of this
Right now?
show going live. So right now, so check it out.
What do you
when I
mean?
talked to them, they were saying how important the community is to them, how they've listened to a lot of their feedback, like adding arachnophobia mode on Grounded.
You say, Luke, if I'm scared of spiders, what do I do?
Yeah, there's arachnophobia mode, but that's
What do
kind
you
of their
mean?
driving force.
It's going
is looking
live
at the
right
community,
now.
what
What do
the
you mean it's going
community's
live right
saying,
now?
Communicating like, hey, we'd like more species and more customization options in Character Builder. Okay, we'll do that, and it's just really nice to see them do that.
What do you mean it's going
They
live
could
right
put
now?
it in a paid package, but they're not. They're just, it's a labor of love, and that's.
I really like how, as you're going to a New Game Plus, you can also change your character's appearance. So you keep some of your skills and stuff, but if you are tired of how your character looks or you want to do something new, try a different race, you can do that by just going to New Game Plus. You don't need to go back to the beginning.
Besides that, we also had Grounded 2, which is bringing the Garden of Brook Hollow Park that is now going to be open. So it's a new biome.
My bad, they're talking about Vowed.
New
My bad.
tools, a new mushroom brick material that you can build more stuff with.
There you go, mushroom bricks
and
confirmed.
Also a new Ladybug Buggy.
Yeah, the Ladybuggy, bro.
Ladybuggy.
Ladybuggy, yeah. That's what we've been calling her for the longest time.
Ladybug E, because you can mount it and ride it like a buggy.
Yeah, and speaking to the listening community, they also take a lot of feedback. This is a game that launched back into
Bro,
early
game's
access back in
absolutely gutted.
July,
This
and
is
so this is
just
a
to be honest,
major
chat.
winter update is what they're calling it, and it was heavily requested to have more types of transport, which they are still planning more for the future that people can be excited about, but they always listen to feedback about, should an insect be an enemy? Should an insect be what they call, is it docile or docile? I'm from Iowa.
Whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
I honestly don't
And
care
different
about what
insects
they're
can be
talking about
friendly,
these
some
guys,
can be
yeah, but-
enemies, and of course they can also treat them now as transport as well.
You looked at Luke when you asked.
Well, yeah, I'm not looking at you. And so with this update, they're doing this throughout a lot of the timeline. Like they're gonna give you a lot of these big updates, and you're gonna be kind of surprised of like
These
when it first
updates are
released for early access,
hench.
there was still plenty to do. It was a survival game, but if you were a fan of Grounded, the original, you knew they were still gonna have a great winter update for you like this. And so they have a lot on their roadmap, but because of the way the game is oddly like scaled down, it's from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, like the way it's shrunk down, they have so much they still want to do and will be doing for a long, long time.
Well, and that cricket,
the cricket thing looks
that thing's
terrifying.
horrifying. It turns around and like
You're like, wait, what's he doing? What's he doing?
I gotta give them credit. Like Obsidian's been so crazy busy. Like the fact that you can put out 2.
Yeah, that's
sizable
mad. They
games
have been so busy, chat.
and a bunch of updates for it.
And it seemed like they were cooking
I'm
something
gooning
huge,
right now,
right?
chat.
Because
Yeah, they just had Tim Kaine come back out of retirement. He's one of the creators of Fallout back in the day, and he
didn't he also was some of the original creators of Vampire Bloodlines?
I think he did.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Nah, this is
kind of
mad.
a legend of the industry. He in 2020 went and started doing consulting work with Obsidian, but he was, in his words, semi-retired. But he's actually gone back to Obsidian
Anyway,
to work
bro.
full time in office. Moved to the studio on some project that's unannounced, and he said, "Don't bother guessing. You will not guess it." So, new IP. Something crazy. Who knows? But they are.
Right, that's just. I'm done with these breads yabbing on. I want to just check and see if Obsidian have put the trailer out on their channel so I can watch it like much better than like the stupid quality that we just saw it in there. Because that's long. Yeah, that says Obsidian Entertainment Shop. How long are we gonna have to wait for them to put that trailer up, man? Right, do we go back and just break down for the minute what that is? Let me just quickly go to the toilet, chat. Come on, Obsidian, put it out, put the trailer up, put the trailer up, put the trailer up. Fuck's sake.
Like different thresholds. So let's say you dodge attacks successfully a certain number of times, you unlock a node that will give you a passive, a weather system that have some exclusive skills. So if you take one, can't take the other, and you have a maximum of 3 breakthrough points. So there's only 3 skill trees that you can learn from to the maximum of the capabilities. Otherwise, when you have like the first
This is a massive
2 layers
trailer.
of skills available. One thing we've added are the attribute points, the core stats. So
Oh my
strength.
god, there's so much, chat.
We're super excited to announce that about finally going to come out the PS5.
Pre-orders are going to be live today.
Oh.
Keep an eye out on our socials.
Bruh, there we are! Look at the wasps! Fucking, what is that? Grasshopper, the armor there for the earwigs looks insane. Oh my god, the mushroom bricks have returned. We're getting that floor as well. Did you see that?
Survival game. It is set in a gigantic city park. You play as a teenager who has been shrunken to roughly the size of
Bruh, did you just see that? That was the pinecone floor as well.
an ant, and you just have to survive in this environment with, you know, insects that are the size of a bus, and figuring out how to eat and get some water and fight those bugs and craft new materials and new weapons.
It's time to go in. It's time to go absolutely in.
Into the story
I'm grounded, bro.
What has really
Can't even lie
happened
to
in
you.
this park?
Look
A
at how
number
much
of
there is,
huge
chat.
updates planned for the park. This is the first big content update that we have. We've been calling it the winter up.
Bro, it looks so dense. That's what I'm gonna say straight off the bat. It looks so dense, and you could fall down into all these little crevices and be stuck and have to wait your way up. It looks so
It's really about
exciting.
adding in this next big chunk to the park, and that comes
Bruh.
with a lot of things that are very, very exciting for us. With this winter
Look
update,
at it.
Which is
Oh my God, it
community
looks
garden,
so
is
fucking
attached right to that little picnic
gorgeous.
area On the map, it's just to the east of it, behind the gigantic statue of Tully and Burgle.
Yeah!
Really start
Bro,
delving into a
cactuses!
brand new biome.
We're going to be able to take the
Everything that
spikes?
entailed.
I
You've
think they were
got,
in-grounded one, don't they?
A vegetable garden, you've got a greenhouse, and you've got
Bruh.
a pumpkin that entailed. You've got a vegetable garden, you've got a...
Bruh, look, there's a new, oh, chat, I feel like I'm going to have to get off live and do an actual, like, full breakdown and video and everything. Oh, I'm loving this.
Patch, all of these.
We'll watch it
introduce
again
a
through
lot
once
of
and then
new
we'll jump off.
And different types of artwork.
Bruh.
And places for a player to explore.
Look
And
at
of course,
this.
Then we need all the insects that go in these areas too. And so
Ah!
a ton of new insects that are in there. The insects.
Ah! The new poisonous ladybird? Poisonous ladybug this could be. You do actually get these orange ladybugs in IRL. I don't know if they are poisonous, but still, look at it!
Areas too. And so a ton of new insects.
Does that mean we could get a variant for the buggy as well down the line?
That are in there.
Brother Woody Aphid, let's go!
You know, you can fight. Maybe they're docile and you can attack them.
The fireflies are back. Let's go. Bro, I don't know why, but the black ants look so sick. Not the wasps!
And eventually turn them into fashionable attire.
Oh, bro, the wasp armor looks insane.
Attire and new weapons.
Going to a new biome.
The Scarecrow had a
area
black
in
ant
the
hole
park
entering
allows
it.
us to fully lean into what makes the park unique from the backyard.
Bruh, what they've just shown here, there's no other game like, you wouldn't look at any other game and the blades of grass and ivy growing up the side of a box would be like, oh, that has gameplay implications. That's going to be me climbing up the side there. Oh, I can chop them down for... Like, the way they designed this game is so unique.
For us, that means that mixture of really organic structures as well as that man-made touch.
Bruh, just look at this. Oh, there's a trainer here with a plant in it, like a little boot with like a plant pot in it growing out of it. That's
But
mad.
this was designed by humans at, human level.
Wasps
Yeah, that's correct.
Which are...
Bruh, there they are, and they look absolutely sick, demonic, insane. They've had a glow up. Just look at them, bruh. Just look at them. There's going to be, looks like a shit ton more because there's loads more of wasp nests and wasp paper all around the place.
A lot of fun to fight, but can be kind of annoying.
Can be kind of annoying. Can be kind of annoying, as in destroying your entire base, mate. Nah, it ain't know what they're doing, chat.
Survival game, so excited about those things coming back.
Oh my
Black
days.
ants are also coming back too.
Yes, so they're gonna have black ants, bruh.
About those things coming back. Black
So
ants are also coming back too.
black ants, when you ride the black ant buggy, we're thinking that it's gonna have a level 2 chopping capacity. Like, you obviously know the red ant, you go around and you chop down the grass planks, but you can't chop down the hearty weeds or whatever they're called. But now you can.
And like with both of those, you get sets of armor and different weapons.
Bro! Look at, bruh. I need to... Jesus. I need to get out of here, chat. This is insane. They're doing reskinned bugs right in this game. Yeah, for real. They give them like... Oh, you mean like re-glow up the old bugs? Yeah, no. Yes, that's actually right. They absolutely kill it, bro.
That you can craft after you.
Bruh, that's insane. They just look so good.
These creatures. We're more excited about the new creatures that are coming in the garden update, though. So we developed.
Bro!
A brand new creature in the cricket.
Yo, what's that? Yo! Yes! That is, by the looks of things... Bro, can you even see that? That is, by the looks of things, right there on the left-hand side, a caterpillar chrysalis, like a cocoon that the caterpillar goes into, because you can see all the spiky knobs all over it, and then it's gonna like come out into a moth, but we might be able to chop it down early, like the pupa back in the day, the pupa little pods, and use it for the ladybuggy. Remember there was that little green thing we never knew what it was? I reckon that's that. I reckon that's what I'm calling. I'm saying that. Where do you find the vid? I can't find it.
The cricket is
New Game Plus 2026 showcase. It's on their official website.
It's pretty big. Again, the
bro. No! Bro, it looks like the cockroach. Did he just
jump very, very far? It has
what? No, that bow looks insane.
Based upon it, and then the same thing for earwig. We actually have 2 different types of earwig. There's sort of a ranged earwig and a melee earwig that tend to travel around together.
We're done. They're going to be the new Scorpion of the Garden, I reckon, chat. They look insane.
Armor, of course, turn them
look at their armor.
Your base, for instance, you can turn them into weapons. And we think they'll offer some exciting and unique combat opportunities.
Yo! I'm done! This is insane. This is insane.
Surprised and delighted.
No mention on the release date, but
just like
it's going to be the PTB will be live this month. I reckon.
Revamp the combat. So that means even looking at the old legacy creatures and going, okay, how do we make them a part of the system? How do we make
them less annoying, right? Bring in the Ladybuggy.
Make them more interesting. And so hopefully there's a couple of twists coming, even with the old favorites, that will keep.
Bro, new Bombardier bug?
And will surprise and delight new.
We have a brand new buggy, the Ladybug Buggy, which you'll be able to get and raise and hatch.
No!
And then ride around in the yard. And we're pretty excited about all that stuff. Like, I think all of it is.
Bro, I'm absolutely done, by the way. This is
every
insanely
single
good.
Player from Grounded 1 at some point jumped on the Ladybug and let it.
We did. We made a short out of it actually not long ago.
And we often joke that was the original buggy prototype. And there's something so iconic about the Ladybug and getting on it and wanting to ride it that it felt like an inevitability for us.
Oh
so
my
what's important
days,
for us
bro.
whenever we do
this is so sick.
We don't want it to just be another one or just a horse, you know? And so it really boiled down to what can the Ladybuggy bring to the table that the other ones weren't.
I like that they're doing that with the buggies, that we're getting like not just another buggy, it's like a buggy that does something else.
How can we carve out her own little niche in the game?
Yeah, that's so sick.
She's, you know, the one who can.
Boss, I'm trying to get off and not start making a video.
And withstand those
insane.
Large swarms of insects, and that's where the idea of the water cannon on her back and
water cannon
being able to shoot at their enemies. And
so you go into the puddles, suck up water, then you can like, and look how easy it takes the wasps out. We were worried about the wasps, chat. Not anymore, bruh.
Frustrating for players. Well, now you have this, ranged weapon that you can take them down with.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. New Game Plus 2026 showcase, chat on YouTube.
It felt like, okay, there she is. That's her niche, and now it's.
Bro, that's so good. She's now going to be something that you use a lot. There's another one of them cocoons.
Experience to really highlight that and let that shine.
Bro, I'm absolutely done.
So we saw about great interview. That
it's not actually a video chat, it's like a whole showcase, and this is like a segment in it.
Photo mode, new weapon type, changing appearance. There's new character presets. You got new races with species.
Oh, there's gonna be new fucking.
They're doing a lot.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the game, of course, launched earlier this year. Obsidian's been.
Chat, there it is, bro. I need to get off and make a video and make like all the content I can make out of this and just get absolutely busy with it.
That's a whole new reason for you to go back through the game.
I'm so excited. I can't even contain myself, bro.
We got another one.
We got it.
I
thought they were talking about Grounded.
Here we go.
I thought they were talking about Grounded, bro.
Yeah, but it's coming.
Let's see if there's any.
For pre-order as of
right now.
Where can I find the showcase? At New Game Plus 2026 showcase.
When I talked to them, they were
YouTube channel.
Saying how important the community is to them, how they've listened.
What do I do?
The community in Character Builder. Okay, we'll do. They're not. They're just.
By just going to new.
And also a new Ladybug.
It's a play on word.
I love it. Community, they also take a lot of feedback. This is a game that launched back into. They always listen to feedback about, should an insect be an enemy? Of course, And so with this update, they're doing this throughout a lot of the timeline. Like they're gonna give you a lot of these big updates, and you're gonna be kind of surprised of like when it first released early access, not on their roadmap, but because of the way the game is.
Yeah, the cricket thing looks
That thing's
terrifying.
horrifying. It turns around and like.
You're like, wait, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Spreading. I gotta give them credit. Like Obsidian's been so crazy busy. Like the fact that you can put out 2 pretty sizable games in 1 year and a bunch of updates.
True.
And it seemed like they were cooking something huge, right? Because
back in the day, and in 2020, who knows? But they are
Or
busy.
he's trying to throw us off.
it's hard to not see like hope, at least for Fallout stuff, because
Shit, New Vegas,
Other
that'd be
survival
insane,
game.
wouldn't it?
Outward, obviously. We have Varen's Call by Titan Rock, and then we also
Chat,
have
I'm not even gonna watch the rest of the
Dragon
showcase. I
Twin
don't.
by
I honestly don't care.
Draconic
I only
Interactive.
There it is. Chat. There is the Grounded 2 showcase right there. Boom! Right. Chat, that's me. I'm getting off and I'm recording a video and I'm doing shit and I'm making some content and I'm gonna do this going in. What's going on? What are we watching, bro? We've just finished it, bro. New Grounded 2 shit has just dropped. We're here, bro. We are here, bro. It's absolutely insane. I'm gonna get off, bro. I'm gonna upload some videos, some shorts. We just sat down,
Grounded
we
2
just
is
broke
a
it down.
survival game.
Bro, I'm done. I'm off. I gotta get off, chat. I gotta make content. I gotta go. NF, peace, bro. Peace. Hey, date. No date. We got nothing there yet, chat. First of all, don't forget, if you're thinking about playing this new update when it comes out, the PTB will be going live soon. So get the Xbox Insider app on your Xbox if you're gonna do it that way. If you've got it on Steam, go on to Steam, go onto the game, right-click it, go into Grounded 2, right-click it, go down to betas. And then you can get in there and you can get the public test beta as well. That's how we're gonna get it. Yo, chat, I'd love to stay out here and do this, but I feel like I've really got to get in and do a video to this, do a reaction video, do some shorts. I've just got to go absolutely hammer this, chat, and probably not sleep tonight. I don't normally come out and do live reactions to shit because my setup doesn't let me do that because it's whack. But hey, I thought I'd come out here and just share a little bit of the hype with you, chat. I'm completely besides myself. I can't believe there's this much content coming out. It looks so big, busy, and girthy. And yo, chat, I'm off. I got a dip. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to sub up if you're new. And don't forget to yoke your girth. I'm out, chat. I'm out. Good night.